Basketball did not begin as a global empire. It began as a simple game with a ball, a hoop, and a small court. But over time, that simple game became something much bigger. It became a business. It became entertainment. It became fashion. It became culture. And eventually, it became one of the most powerful sports brands on earth. Today, the NBA is not just a league. It is a global machine. Its players are followed by millions. Its highlights travel around the world in seconds. Its jerseys are worn in cities far from America. Its sneakers influence fashion. Its biggest stars become brands, businessmen, activists, and cultural icons. The NBA became more than basketball. It became a global empire. But this empire was not built overnight. It was built through rivalry. Television, superstar power, marketing, sneakers, international expansion, social media, and one powerful idea. Basketball could become entertainment for the entire world. The story begins long before the NBA became famous across continents. In the early years, professional basketball was not the giant we know today. The league's roots go back to the Basketball Association of America, founded in 1946. A few years later, in 1949, it merged with the National Basketball League to form the National Basketball Association. At the beginning, the NBA was still fighting for attention. Baseball was America's classic sport. Football was growing. Boxing had major stars. College basketball was popular in many areas. Professional basketball had talent, but it did not yet have the same national power. The arenas were smaller. Television money was limited. Player salaries were not close to what they would later become. The league was still trying to prove that professional basketball could become major entertainment. The game itself was fast, skillful, and exciting. But the NBA needed more than competition. It needed stories. It needed personalities. It needed rivalries that made people care. That began to change when certain stars helped give the league identity. Players like Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Julius Erving, and others showed that basketball could produce greatness, style, and drama. But the league's biggest transformation came in the 1980s. That was when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird helped bring the NBA into a new era. Their rivalry was perfect for television. Magic Johnson played for the Los Angeles Lakers, a team connected to Hollywood, speed, glamour, and Showtime basketball. Larry Bird played for the Boston Celtics, a team connected to tradition, toughness, pride, and old rivalries. Jordan became the face of the league at the perfect time. Television was growing. Sports marketing was becoming more powerful. Global media was expanding. The NBA needed a superstar who could travel beyond the sport. Jordan became that superstar. His success with the Chicago Bulls turned the NBA into global entertainment. The championships, the game winners, the dunks, the intensity, the commercials, the shoes, the image, everything worked together. Michael Jordan became more than an athlete. He became a symbol of excellence. People who did not watch basketball knew his name. Children wanted to move like him. Fans wanted to dress like him. Companies wanted to sell through him. The NBA had found the perfect global icon. And then sneakers changed sports forever. The Air Jordan line, launched in 1985, was not just a basketball shoe. It became a cultural revolution. It connected performance with style, sport with fashion, and athlete with brand. Before Jordan, athletes had endorsement deals. After Jordan, the athlete could become a business empire. Air Jordan showed that a player's identity could sell products across the world. The shoes became objects of desire. They were worn on courts, in schools, on streets, and later in fashion culture. The sneaker was no longer only equipment. It was status. It was personality. It was culture. This changed the NBA deeply. Players were no longer just employees of teams. They could become brands of their own. Their shoes, clothes, commercials, interviews, and public image mattered. The NBA became connected to music, streetwear, youth culture, and global style. Basketball became cool, and cool travels fast. The next major step was international expansion. The NBA understood that basketball was easy to spread. It did not require huge fields or expensive equipment. A hoop and a ball could create a dream. The game could be played in cities, villages, schools, parks, and streets across the world. The 1992 Dream Team became one of the most important moments in basketball history. When NBA superstars represented the United States at the Olympics, the world saw basketball at its highest level. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, and other stars became global ambassadors for the game. For many fans outside America, The Dream Team was their first true experience of NBA greatness. It inspired a generation. Young players around the world began watching the NBA, copying the moves, wearing the jerseys, and dreaming of one day joining the league. Over time, that dream became real. International players began changing the NBA itself. Stars from Europe, Africa, Latin America, Asia, Canada, and Australia helped turn the league into a worldwide competition. The NBA was no longer only exporting American basketball. It was importing global talent. That made the league stronger. Players like Dirk Nowitzki, Yao Ming, Manu Ginobili, Pau Gasol, Tony Parker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and many others showed that basketball greatness could come from anywhere. This changed the meaning of the NBA. It was no longer just America's league. It was the world's basketball stage. Television and broadcasting made the empire grow even faster. As NBA games reached more countries, fans could follow teams from thousands of miles away. A child in China, Spain, Nigeria, the Philippines, Pakistan, France, or Brazil could watch the same stars as a fan in Chicago or Los Angeles. The league became a shared global language. A dunk did not need translation. A crossover did not need subtitles. A game-winning shot could make people scream in any language. Then came the internet and social media. This changed the NBA again. The NBA became a global empire because it understood modern attention. It turned games into stories, players into icons, sneakers into culture, highlights into viral moments, and basketball into a worldwide language. Its rise was not only about sport, it was about strategy. The league learned how to package rivalry, personality, fashion, music, media, and business into one product. It understood that fans want more than results. They want emotion. They want identity. They want heroes. They want arguments. They want moments they can remember. From small arenas to global broadcasts, from Magic and Bird to Jordan, from Air Jordans to social media, from the Dream Team to international superstars, the NBA built its empire piece by piece. Today, a basketball game can be played in America and watched across the planet. A player can become a billionaire brand. A shoe can become a cultural symbol. A highlight can reach millions before the game even ends. That is the power of the modern NBA. It took a simple sport and turned it into a global entertainment empire, not just by changing basketball, but by changing what sports could become. If you enjoyed this powerful journey into how the NBA became a global empire, subscribe to Ancient Truth, where we explore the events, brands, inventions, sports empires, decisions, and hidden forces that shaped the modern world. And before you go, comment below. Do you think the NBA became global because of Michael Jordan, the Dream Team, sneakers, or social media? Like this video, share it with someone who loves sports history, and stay with us for the next story that changed the world.